A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. I ask the permission of the people indigenous to the lands on which you are gathered and indigenous to the lands on which I am, and I greet you with the greeting of peace. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. It is such a joy to join you from Istanbul. Many of you are aware that we are now in the blessed month of Ramadan, and we are coming now tonight to one of the holiest moments of this month, which is the night of power, the night of destiny. Many of you who knew Baba or followed him on the internet know that this was one of the times in which he shared the most teachings and was really a truly joyous time, a time in which the strands, the coming together of all of the strands of our existence are most beautifully expressed. So, on this night of power, this night of destiny, we are celebrating the revelation of the Quran, the first message of the angel Gabriel to the Prophet Muhammad, where he invites him to read. He says, read, and the Prophet Muhammad was illiterate and not able to read, but on the third time when the angel Gabriel told him read, he opened his heart to that message and it began to flow through. So we commemorate this and we celebrate this day as not only the moment of revelation of the Quran to the Prophet Muhammad 1500 years ago, but Baba teaches us that our most real understanding of what this connection means is for us to realize it within our own being. The cave in which the Prophet received this revelation is none other for us than the cave of our heart. This divine revelation, this invitation to read. What are we reading? We're reading the book of ourselves. We're reading that which is us, which is our heart. And we are invited in this night to read. One of the beauties of this night is that it is hidden within the month, meaning the date is not clearly stated anywhere. And this hidden nature gives birth to a saying for many of the people of the path of love who say, know every night to be the night of power, and know every visitor to be a divine angel. So this is quite a statement and quite an invitation, but it is an invitation that invites us into living our every moment as a moment of being aware of the oneness of being aware of the interconnectedness of reality. The reading of the book of which we speak on this night is the reading. When I say it's the reading of our own being, it means that it is the reading of the oneness of the divine as it manifests through each aspect of creation, each aspect of everything that surrounds us. It's manifesting in each thing. And the month of Ramadan as a sacred time is a time which embodies that mercy, which embodies that radical unity. That is the blessing of the month of Ramadan, and that is the true, deep inner meaning of reading the book, of receiving the divine revelation during this time. And one way in which Baba often spoke of this transformation that happens during the month is he would use the language of deep greening. So one of the aspects of the deep greening of the month of Ramadan is this. It's that we are doing the deep, deep inner work of greening, of making spiritually eco, those spaces within ourselves that are disconnected. And by virtue of that which we are doing within our heart, we are doing it in community, and we are doing it in a society and in places in dire need of transformation. So as Ramadan is a month and is a sacred time, it is that sacred time when we are coming together, when we are in community, when we are in a place of transformation. Baba spoke of this deep greening in connection to, especially in connection to the iftar, the breaking of the fast at the end of the day, saying that it is this place of building community, of building an inclusive space. And there's something beautiful in that. He connected it to the iftar because one of the meanings of the root of the word iftar is rupture. And this word rupture, we tend to interpret it as division, as separation. But Baba is inviting us to understand that rupture is not that which creates separation. It is the rupture. It is the breaking apart of false notions of separation. And it is, in its reality, that moment of coming together, of embodying the radical unity, the tawheed, the oneness of the divine, that is most perfectly and most beautifully manifested in each and every being. I want to offer a prayer, a dua for us, that our hearts may crack open, as Baba would say, like the cardamom seed, that this rupture, that these moments of opening, when externally they seem to be separation, are moments of oneness, are moments of unity. And I offer a prayer of Baba, which I'll read. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Come, let us plunge into the ocean of the oneness of all being. Come, the cardamom seed in our hearts yearns to be broken open, to release its fragrance for the healing of the world. Yes, yes, we are all servants on the path of love. May we all be protected from fragmentation, inshallah. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun, wa salamun alal mursalin, walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. We send peace and blessings upon all of the mystic guides, all of the guides to truth, all of those present, all of those gathered, and all of those absent. And we give thanks, and we give praise, and we proclaim with radical love our love and gratitude to the oneness of all. Ooh.